Clare's Conor McGrath scored a hat-trick of goals when these teams last met in Semple Stadium. Today he's part of a team showing 5 changes from the win over Laois. Donald Toohey returns in goal, Jack Brown starts at cornerback, and places also today for Colm Galvin, Podge Collins and Cathal McInerney. Tipperary's problems at the back against Cork, where 4 goals and 19 points was conceded, result in a recall for Darren Gleeson in goal. And starts for Cathal Barrett, Michael Cahill and Pádraig Maher among the backs, with Patrick Bonner-Maher selected at half forward. John O'Dwyer excelled in that quarter-final, finishing the game with 1-7 to his credit. Referee Colm Lyons gets the contest underway, and it's Tipperary who break first. Kieran Bergen back out here as far as John O'Dwyer, and Bubbles has a go, and Bubbles puts it over the bar after about 8 seconds. What a start. Tipperary fairly well laying down a marker, winning that initial possession and making maximum use of it straight away into the lead. Donald Toohey's puck out. Incidentally, Clare won the toss and opted to play from left to right in the first half, which means they're facing into a bit of a breeze. So Tipperary will be hoping to make as much headway as possible during the opening 35 minutes. Throw on the shoulders there by the corner forward, and that one has gone over the bar. Beautifully done. And it's Podge Collins. First possession, first score, teams are level. What a bright start. Not even 60 seconds gone. Cian Dillon comes out, still going forward, thundering 65 metres out from the Tipperary goal, and then gives the ball poorly away, and Brendan Maher is able to place it in there as far as Noel McGrath. Out here towards Seamus Callanan. Steps away from trouble, hits it, but yeah, has he got it? He has. Tricky enough to win, he judged it brilliantly, inside the left-hand upright, just about, and Tip lead by 3 points to 1. From the puck out, it's gone there as far as Pat Donnellan. Beyond Colm Galvin. Conor McGrath came for it. In there comes Colin Ryan. Nice ball ahead. McInerney. Oh, what a stop. And McInerney tries to follow it in. And it's somewhere in there. And the goal has been given. Nothing that Pádraig Maher could do about it. And Cathal McInerney will take the credit for this. He had a lot of work to do. What a good stop that was. Followed in, and I don't know how they made their minds up on that one, but a goal has been given, and it's first goal of the Alliance League for Cathal McInerney. I'm not sure if it might have even been an own goal. Huge one into the square this time, well stopped. Donald Toohey had to be very active with that one. Still problems here. Seamus Callanan. Oh, the final effort there was by Niall O'Mara. Well, they're claiming the ball had gone wide. Goalkeeper trying to encourage, but the ball has been given as a point. Well, there was a lot of problems here for the Clare full backline to deal with. Swept out initially, and then Niall O'Mara at the receiving end of this ball when finally it came across to him from Seamus Callanan, and his shot deemed to have gone over. Donald Toohey from Crusheen, just trying to place this one with accuracy towards Colin Ryan. The little touch back into the middle towards Conor Ryan. Colm Galvin beaten for it, out by James Barry. Out here as far as Dennis Maher, strongly built wing forward, and he hits it with tremendous accuracy. Lovely score by Dennis Maher, his first of this particular semi-final. Well, he made 5 sub appearances during the league, finally got in the quarter-final, scored a goal after 38 seconds against Cork. And this time they target Pat Donnellan, straight into the centre here. Tony Kelly, can he exert a big influence on this match? Hurler of the year last year. Podge Collins got the opening point of the game, or rather the opening point for Clare, that is. Back here as far as McGrath, and Conor McGrath splits the post expertly. So now everybody in the inside forward line has scored. That is assuming we're crediting Cathal McInerney with the goal, which was rather a scrambled one, but he did set it up, no doubt about this one. Conor McGrath's point. Difficult one to contain. Woodlock comes in, mops up, clears it across here. Pádraig Maher. Reaching out for it there was Donnellan, but only as far as Patrick Bonner-Maher. Patrick Bonner-Maher for Tipperary scores! Well, he got the crucial goal against Dublin, and he's got a very important goal here. After 19 minutes of play, an intercepted pass, and Bonner-Maher took off, and there was nothing Toohey could do about it, and Tip lead by 4 points, 1-7 to 1-3. Well, he will be very, very pleased with that. Davy Fitzgerald, who would love to add a league title. It's been all of 34 years since Clare last won the Alliance League. It wasn't sponsored at that stage. Comes back out here as far as James Woodlock. Thrown back as far as Michael Cahill. Cahill trying to set something up for Tipperary again here. Good play by Seamus Callanan, causing major problems for Cian Dillon. And a superb shot from right out on the sideline by Seamus Callanan. He's got a 4th point of the day, and Tipperary lead this match by 1-8 to 1-3. In it goes towards Colin McGrath. McGrath wins that race with Paddy Marr. Slipped out as far as Tony Kelly. Woodlock's ahead of him. Woodlock tries to tie him up there. It's Kelly still for Clare. Again, calling for it way out on the left-hand side. Colm Galvin in that vacant wing, hits it and hits it beautifully over. Good work by Clare. That's a bit more like it. They were more precise with their passes that time. The fans will be a lot happier. Clare fans having travelled in big numbers to see points like this from Colm Galvin from Clonlara. Cleaned up here well by Cahill Barrett. The young player has come in from the underage side this year to stake a claim at cornerback. Held on to somehow. Fired away. And that one's gone straight over the bar. Brilliantly done by James Barry. His first ever point in Alliance League hurling. And he's extended Tipperary's lead. They're ahead by 6. 110 to 1-4. And he was a huge distance out when he claimed that one and put it over the bar very convincingly. And the Clare fans are beginning to wonder what's happening here. It's not supposed to be like this for the All-Ireland champions. This puck out towards Podge Collins, broken down, anticipating is John O'Dwyer. And down there, once again, towards O'Mara. Niall O'Mara's got strength, force and determination, and a good eye as well. Woody outside here. Marr inside, once again taken up by Noel McGrath, and McGrath puts it over the bar. 3 or 4 players involved. It's Noel McGrath's first point of the match. And the Tipperary fans are absolutely loving this. They're trouncing Clare here in Limerick by 114 to 15. They work it up here through Brown. Conlon controls well. Slips it diagonally across here, but it should be Padraig Mars. Big Paddy gets across here. Has the chance to place his clearance down towards Patrick Bonnermar for Mars in the Tipperary lineup this afternoon. Doggedly picking this one up here and making a burst forward is Pat O'Connor. Back outside it goes. Out there as far as Cathal McInerney, and McInerney tries the shot and puts it over the bar. It's a good conclusion to the opening half for Clare, even if they haven't had the better of things. It's 114 to 17. Half-time whistle has just sounded. It's got to make for an intriguing second 35 minutes. Well, he's probably going to be credited with the goal after 4 minutes or thereabouts. A real scrambled one at that. Half-time score here. It's Tipperary 114, Clare 1-7.
For the kind of insight that comes from the heart of a true Gaelic Games fan, Martin McHugh, only in the Star.
You know, things that in the West we would consider like, you know, more modern freedoms. Still a lot of pressure to marry early. I went to Junction Park, to the marriage market. If I can't get married with that, I don't know.
Des Bishop, Breaking China, Thursday at 10:15 on RTE1.
Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me...
Referee gets the second half underway. Peter Duggan has come in for Clare and joined their inside forward line. So Davy Fitzgerald making his first change. Peter Duggan on, and I think it is the goal scorer, Cathal McInerney, who's made way. One back once again by Conor O'Mahony, helped out there by Michael Cahill. An initial fumble there by Kieran Bergen. That was enough to allow Clare to get in, get possession. Galvin has it. A little bit more intensity from Clare already evident in the opening 5 minutes of the second half. They needed to buck up their performance. They're beginning to do so. Great ball by Colin Ryan across here as far as Podge Collins. Got a point early on. This one laying out one in here as far as Peter Duggan. Duggan has a loose player outside. It's McGrath. And a lot of players to get through. And finally it comes out and it's a brilliant goal. Pat Dublin, second goal of this year's Alliance League. Well, there was an enormous amount of pressure on Tipperary. They were probably going to be expecting it, but what about this for a connection? Into the ground he hit it, it came up obliquely, and the goalkeeper had difficulty containing it. Brendan Marr taps it down, helped out here by James Barry. Up into the corner, pressure on Jack Brown once again against Niall O'Mara. Brown once more, O'Mara is robbed of the ball there, and Brown gets it away down the field. A good 60-metre clearance. What about that for a catch by James Barry? Brilliantly done by the young man. And then down he goes. Clare don't like the decision. Free's been given against them. Pressure back on. That was a wonderful catch. And in comes Bonner Marr. He's got one goal. He's got a second one. What a response. 43 minutes are gone. Well, that's an amazing reply. 4 minutes after Donlan's goal for Clare, Patrick Bonner Marr comes up trumps again into the corner. Lovely crisp shot, and there was no stopping it. Caught superbly once again. Back towards James Barry from Cathal Barrett. One again here, this time by David McInerney. McInerney sets off, loves to solo, loves to take it on, would love to score, and he's got his way. First point in this year's league for David McInerney. Wonderful work by the 21-year-old from Tulla. It's 2-14 to 2-9, so 5 points between them in an intriguing game. Darren Gleeson pucking it out. A little bit more experience required. Once again, it's Galvin. How many times has he picked up? Loose ball, plays it off to Kelly. That familiar style, that confident stroke, that brilliant point by Kelly. They're beginning to eat into the Tipperary lead again, responding to the concession of that second goal a few minutes ago. And Kelly puts it over the bar, 4 between them. Padraig Marr goes up, doesn't collect, Duggan does. And now, here comes Podge Collins, puts it over the bar. Point in each off for Padraig Podge Collins. And now it's 2-16 to 2-13, and you wouldn't put it beyond the All-Ireland champions of 2013 to mount a huge comeback. There were 7 behind at half-time. Eamon O'Shea patrolling the sideline. Tip bidding to get back into the Alliance League final once again. They lost in Nolan Park last year against Kilkenny. Colm Galvin. Here comes Seamus Calnan. Tip needing a score here. Oh, it's well stopped. Opportunity for, oh, there's a penalty, I think. And that was in the square. And the referee indicates, yes, penalty to Tipperary. Oh, it was Patrick Bonner Marr who was caught, taken down by Cian Dillon. So here we go. Seamus Calnan with 9 points already in the game. His team are ahead by 3. We're after playing 61 minutes of this match. Will it be another goal? He's content to put it over the bar. It's a 10th point for Callinan. Well, now, will that be seen as the wisest course at the end of 70 minutes? It puts them 4 ahead. A goal would have put them 6. Here comes Patrick Donnellan, and Donnellan hits it over to put just 3 between them once again. 2-19 to 2-16 in front of an attendance of 21,403, and the captain and Clare not yet giving up. Gleeson goes to right half forward this time with his puck out, targeting Garrod Ryan, finding instead Patrick Bonner Marr. Now it's picked up by Garrod Ryan, and Ryan fires it off his left and fires it over and reintroduces himself to the Tipperary fans. 2-20 to 2-16. Not one bit happy, I think. And that's an understatement. Race for possession here. Jack Brown goes down, but collecting it, the Tipperary man, who knocks it over the bar. Good play by Shane Burke. showing us what he's capable of doing. A very crafty corner forward. And now it's only a matter of playing out the remaining 60 seconds and Tip on their way to another Alliance League final. And even at this late stage, they're arguing furiously about whose line ball it is. It's hit in eventually by Colin Ryan, and Colin Ryan may well have got the last point of the match. 2:23 to 2:17. Final play of this game, I think. And it's Tipperary who have the possession. Shane McGrath towards Bonner Marr. Bounced unkindly for him, came across here. Cian Dillon trying to get it out. They're all trying to get it out, but not succeeding. And it's set up eventually for Shane Burke to get another one. And Shane Burke, only on as a substitute, gets the last 2 points. Well, he will be very pleased. They showed resolve today, Tipperary. This was a team that scarcely got into the quarterfinals, but they've come to Limerick and they have beaten the All-Ireland champions. It's Tipperary, 2 goals and 24 points. Clare, 2 goals and 17.
I'm not sure again whether you can read absolutely everything to a result like this because the championship is coming up. You know, I mean, I'm very happy and very happy to take the victory. But you know, these games, National League games, they have a habit of maybe not showing exactly what's going on.
And your old pals Kilkenny are waiting for you.
Yeah, who you know, I certainly wouldn't have thought Tipperary had been in the league final a couple of weeks ago. So we're just happy to be there. I wasn't sure. I mean, I knew they'd won, but look, we're delighted to play them.
The resilience of Tipperary there today, the fight from them was incredible. Their hurling was unbelievable. They were picking up scores there. If you look at their wides count, like I think they're only 4 in the first half. We had 6. Like their use of the ball was unreal. They were on fire today. Like they're going to be so dangerous during the summer. It's unreal. But listen, that's what we have to strive towards. That's what we have to get towards now, and we'll do our best. I've always said this. We've a bit of work to do, but we'll try our best as the summer goes on. But certainly we're probably a good bit behind the Tipperarys and Kilkennys at the moment. But we'll try and make up the ground.